Hello and welcome back to Coin Matters channel. There has been significant cryptocurrency market news recently. So, I've observed some massive long-term positive indications, and I'm about to reveal the answer to the question of whether or not the cryptocurrency market is about to burst. And then also, I want to share with you guys a new crypto project that I spotted being talked about by C's that of Binance. It's actually launching soon, and I'll tell you what it is at the end of this video to give you guys that fresh alpha. The stock market is currently speaking to the cryptocurrency market, as evidenced by the recent uptick in the price of Coinbase and other major exchanges. Alright, guys, so that was a very intense intro. Hope you guys enjoy it. I just thought I'd try to mix it up different from yesterday's intro, which was super relaxing. But let's get into today's big update on the channel to give you guys exactly what you need to know in the crypto market. However, it has begun to rise on the back of this Bitcoin ETF news and has already completed about a threefold increase from its Coinbase share price. Following the Bitcoin spot ETF filings, CBO2 has refiled 5 Bitcoin ETFs with a Coinbase surveillance agreement. The SEC suggested the surveillance sharing agreements in March as a way to safeguard investors against fraud. As a result, Invesco Vanik, Wisdom Tree Fidelity, and the joint fund by ARK Invest in 21 shares have all filed revised forms with the US SEC. I believe we also have a BlackRock amendment. But seriously, this is excellent. Yes, I did just say that these guys can alter their programs, and look what's happened to Bitcoin ETFs because of it. Again, I'm not offering financial advice, but I think the chances of these being greenlit are fairly good. It's looking like they are getting accepted at the moment, and more eyes are being drawn to the performance of the Coinbase price. We are currently monitoring a long-term signal that is quite bullish. The BlackRock Bitcoin ETF application raises the bar for monitoring, as detailed in this article. BlackRock's offering is the most significant to keep an eye on because it addresses the SEC's main concerns. The SEC was worried about the lack of oversight in these ETFs because of this. BlackRock, though, appears to be elevated to the next level. The chances of this being greenlit continue to rise. And this is promising news for the cryptocurrency market right now, extending even into certain macro developments to keep an eye on. Peter Schiff's pessimism about the economy as a whole has reached new heights. And he does warn that every bank will fail and that people would lose a lot of money as the banking crisis develops. To let you know, there are some fairly shaky banks out there, especially in the United States, if you're tuning in right now. So please keep that in mind. If you're a customer of a local bank, regional bank, or community bank with a sizable account, you'd better get your money out because some of them aren't covered by this FDIC insurance, and Peter Schiff really says it right here. You shouldn't just let it end there. They can't provide you competitive interest rates in comparison to the money market, and what happens if the bank goes under is much scarier. As a result of the widespread panic, these financial institutions will soon fail. Peter Schiff, in case you haven't heard of him, is a strong advocate for precious metals. Although I appreciate gold and silver, I believe their markets are heavily influenced. A lot of other cryptos aren't as well safeguarded by science and algorithms as Bitcoin is, but this revelation is still expected to be good for the cryptocurrency market. Science and mathematics also serve to safeguard them. That, however, is a fascinating viewpoint, especially coming from someone like Peter Schiff. Just something to keep in mind, especially if you're listening in the States. In addition, Vanguard has amassed a Bitcoin mining stock portfolio worth $560 million. Be wary of the stock's potential for growth. Now that the share price of Coinbase has increased, the share price of Bitcoin mining companies has increased as well. I believe that Vanguard's interest in these possible opportunities is due to the fact that 2019 will be Bitcoin's havening, when its scarcity will be discussed openly. If Bitcoin's price goes up, would it have a good effect on the rest of the cryptocurrency market? It's possible, in my opinion. What's going on at the moment with Vanguard and their purchase of Bitcoin mining stocks is a pretty intriguing game. And as a word of caution to other nations, since we've been discussing CBDCs, check out what's transpired in the Brazilian pilot CBDC source code. That's why some folks are worried about cannabidiol, CBD, oils. The CBDC in Brazil, it claims here, has tools to both freeze and drain wallets. As if the problems posed by Bitcoin scammers and hackers weren't terrible enough already. Some of the functions you might expect to find in the Brazilian CBDC pilot code include the government going rogue and taking your money, draining your wallet, and freezing your funds. Ultimately, people are giving the government a lot more power because they are placing a great deal of trust in these governments. The bigger issue is whether or not the government needs all this authority. You can see that the Brazilian CBDC pilots have complete control over all aspects of their users' accounts, with the ability to do things like freeze funds, destroy tokens, deactivate users, and activate them again. And if you don't trust the government, that's cause for alarm. Is it safe to put faith in these governments? Should there be so many safeguards? Or should they simply serve as representatives of the people, rather than, trying to exert constant control over the people? That is the million-dollar question regarding the state of the world's governments and the future of blockchain technology. Guys, I'd like to discuss our latest endeavor. He mentioned you, Susanna B. News, in a tweet. I'm bringing this to your attention because, once again, getting an early start on learning about crypto initiatives is crucial if you want to make money in crypto. This is also true of Bitcoin. We were just seeing a video of a guy buying Bitcoin for 30 cents the other day. The same holds true for Bitcoin. If you knew it existed at 30 cents, you could acquire it. Let's check out CS's next crypto project. On the channel, as you can see if you scroll down to the bottom of this page, shall we? This new cryptocurrency is called Arkham, and he claims to have referenced the Binance exchange in his inquiry on Launchpad. Intelligence. That's how I take it to be pronounced, at least. To be honest, I have no idea. A new coin is about to be released on the Binance Launchpad, and if we click on it, we'll find that he's extremely rare, much like the really rare Pokemon that aren't released on the Binance Launchpad very often. Let's get some info on this one. Arkham is the 32nd offering from the Binance Launchpad. And the Arkham token sale will mirror the Launchpad subscription model. To take part in this and for us to view some details, you will need access to the Binance Crypto Exchange, as well as BNB and an account. But before we get into that, let's find out what this crypto project is all about. So, explain this one to me. This is a fascinating topic. In other words, it's if the cryptocurrency market's intelligence services were decentralized. This post proclaims the launch of the first ever on-chain intelligence exchange, where users can trade anonymously accessible data on the owner of any blockchain wallet address. If you want to become a blockchain sleuth, this is a very interesting project to keep an eye on. You can already get a sneak peek at how it might function by identifying hedge funds, team wallets, exploiters, scammers, and so on in the cryptocurrency industry. One of the novelties, then, is the decentralization of intelligence, which I haven't seen implemented anywhere else in crypto. But this is the brand new thing that's being released. Again, I want to stress that I am not being paid to make this film. I am simply excited to show it to you. To keep up with the cryptocurrency market, we, like you, are checking into the major crypto news. Therefore, here's what you should do. If you're serious in learning more about this cryptocurrency venture, you can. If you want to learn more about this, I'll leave a link to CS Ed's tweet about it in our community forum. To take part in it on the Binance Launchpad, you'll need BNB, as well as a Binance Crypto Exchange, which takes a snapshot of your BNB holdings every 6 days. So it starts up right now. I believe it is open now through at least July 17th. At that time, users' BNB balances will be determined using hourly snapshots taken each day over the course of 6 days. The total amount of BNB you can commit in the future is equal to your average daily BNB balance over these 6 days. That's how it works, guys. That's one way you might be able to take part. In such case, bed and breakfast accommodations are a must. Hard cap $15,000 per person. Launchpad hard cap 2.5 million plus some other details right there. But guys, that's a fresh coin. You have to participate on the Binance Launchpad, and then after that snapshot is taken, you can potentially go in for the crypto pre-sale right there. I've seen slight increases, so maybe they're holding on, but I'm thinking the big catalyst we're looking out for is these Bitcoin ETFs, so once that happens, it'll be exciting to see what impact that has on the Bitcrystal market. If you want to learn more about it, you can find a good article about it on the Crypto Radar today. And here you can watch the BNB price increasing somewhat as your acquaintances participate in the pre-sale. Shipped down a little today, but BNB Coin's utility is looking solid, and more promising pre-sales are cropping up right there. What was Terra Classic doing? Terra Classic was also maintaining stable on the market, but this is a huge upgrade because there is a brand new cryptocurrency available now. Click the thumbs up button if you appreciate these improvements. Thank you very much for listening. See you later, bye.